Oh,
All right.
hold on. It says it looks like the stream was deleted on YouTube. Um, uh-oh, hold on.
Says we're live.
All right, well, we might be live, but maybe we're live on Facebook instead of YouTube.
Oh, do you think putting it on Facebook cut us off YouTube?
I don't know.
Doug,
Let's see.
where are you, Doug?
I know, huh?
All right. Well, shall I start or should we?
Yeah, let's go ahead and start. And I'm just going to check and see where we're actually live.
Okay. I'm Amy Lacey, and this is Jimmy Sturgeon Smith. And we have created Soursop Living Beyond Medicine. And we are going to talk about our new skincare line, which Jimmy formulated with a chemist. And we had other people consult on it for the last, I don't know, year and a half. Livion. It is amazing. So we're going to do all things skincare. Jimmy is an esthetician. She used to own her own business. Amazing worship leader, mom of two, married to Doug. I'm married to Jim, who's a physician. 3 kids, and we both created the first cauliflower pizza crust to exist. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I read an article that in 2026, non-toxic skincare and makeup is going to blow up. And if you remember when we created cauliflower many years ago, nothing was in the grocery store except for Udi's, which is going to make both of us more sick than a regular pizza probably. There was not all the stuff that you get now. There was a little bit of plant-based with Amy's, but like we blew up that category. I'd like to think that I'm going to give us credit. I like to think that we started it. We definitely started the cauliflower billion-dollar craze, but I'd like to say that people were inspired by us creating something out of nothing that was a healthier version of a food that everybody loved. So now we're doing the skincare line, and it's a 4-step process. Don't let that bug you because it takes less than 5 minutes. I mean, right now, this craze of all-in-one product, I just don't believe it. We're not going to go there today, but we should talk about that next time.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk about some of the things that are in our products, and I want to just lean into your expertise and what you were thinking. Like, shall I just start, or do you want to say something?
Yeah, no, it's good. So this is fun that we're trying to figure out this whole live thing. So apparently we are live on Facebook. We are just no longer live on YouTube. So that's
no. Oh no.
It's okay. We'll reconnect it on YouTube. But yeah, that's funny. So
did we disconnect by being on Facebook?
I guess you know what, we're still learning how to get these things all connected. So that's okay. Cause we can.
That's why we don't really advertise it because we're still learning and but let's just go with it. We have some really cool topics. Yeah. And I think that people should be really interested in these topics. Like let's start right away with, does your skin really absorb what you put on it? Because that's like a hot thing. People are, first of all, I just want to say, I know the answer to this question, and I have spent thousands of dollars, and I'll say thousands, on freaking collagen cream.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's such a bummer because it's like the things that you really want to have penetrate your skin, like collagen, obviously that would be great. It's molecularly too large to penetrate the skin. And so a lot of people are selling collagen creams and all of these different, it's a really fun industry, but you really need to be consuming your collagen to build all of that stuff up. So I guess it's kind of nice, like when you think about the fact that like what happens internally can really help manifest on your skin. So like consume your collagen so that you can have that manifestation on your skin, but putting it on your skin isn't really going to do a whole lot of, it's going to give you a great moisturizer. I mean, collagen is incredibly moisturizing, but it's not going to give you the collagen boosting effects that you're looking for. So the molecular size of these things is what is going to, indicate if it will penetrate your skin or not penetrate your skin. So we actually chose to work with hyaluronic. Our hyaluronic restoration cream is actually, we're pretty sure that we're going to win an Allure award for that because it is a breakthrough product.
Exists. It doesn't exist until we created it. All right. Well, I'm going to take credit, but really, Jimmy.
No,
created it.
It's
But
an incredible, incredible product, but it's interesting because you see so many hyaluronic acid, products out there, and I mean, I probably tried 20 of them before ours, and I was even just kind of like, "What in the world do we do to make this actually work, make this penetrate, make this, go a little bit deeper and actually do what hyaluronic acid is supposed to actually do?" And it's because we use the dual weight hyaluronic acid. So molecularly, you have one of them that penetrates more deeply, and then one that sits on the barrier of the skin to help with, just protecting your skin. And so having those two weights causes that like additional absorption. So
I
yeah,
love
it's pretty fun.
it. So, okay, so I have a question then, and this was asked of me, and I wasn't sure how to answer it. Is the skin a barrier or a sponge? And by the way, for all of you that don't know this, the skin is your largest organ.
Mhm.
So it's really important to take care of it. And as I'm approaching 56, I'm getting my skin checked all the time because I'm a product of the 80s. I laid on my roof with tinfoil, no joke, and baby oil. I laid on the roof, the flat roof over our pool deck, laid on there and like poo. And then I was in a tanning bed, so much so until my best friend said, "Look, you're orange and you need to stop." And I was like, I know I'm getting orange. I was addicted to tanning beds. So now I'm checking my skin all the time, but I want to know, I mean, obviously I use only our products now, and literally I see a huge difference in my skin. And I posted a video on TikTok that shows a before and after of a few months of using it. But I do want to know, in your opinion, is our skin a barrier or a sponge?
So, it's more like a coffee filter. So, basically, it's like it's not necessarily going to absorb every single thing that you put on it like a sponge. It's not gonna soak up everything, but, again, it comes down to the molecules, and it comes down to, unfortunately, what happens in the skincare industry is people are using added chemicals to force ingredients into your skin because molecularly they wouldn't otherwise go in, and
Why are many brands using, I guess, big fluffy molecules that can't go anywhere? Why? Why?
well,
Because
because
it's cheap and they can
sure.
charge a lot and they
Yeah,
can say collagen and then people buy it because of the word collagen.
right,
I am
yeah.
so sick of the smoke and mirrors. It's like the food industry, guys. I always revert back to the food industry, but I'm just going to tell you the FDA allows 20% variance on your label. So you can have 20% more sugar or hydrogenated crappy oil. So the skin industry is about to come clean in 2026. So these people that are using these fluffy molecules, big fluffy molecules to cheapen the product isn't actually working, and people are going to start getting smart. Ooh, you're getting a phone call.
I
Maybe,
know.
maybe you should have picked it up. Maybe it's like a question for
I
us.
I know, maybe yes. Caller, you have a question? No. Um,
We should do that sometime, though.
ooh, we
Okay, we
should.
should
Okay,
really
that
do
would
that.
be
We should.
that
Jeannie
would
just told me that somebody did message us a question, which we'll get to in a little bit.
oh, okay.
So let's talk about. I'm looking at some of the things that have been brought up to me in the past. Do you
Mhm.
want to bring something up first? Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, no, you can keep going for sure, yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about what products have. There's a lot of products that have vitamin C.
Mhm.
And
Mm,
so I've been asked, you know, some people say, oh, the vitamin C, I'm addicted to it. And other people say, well, vitamin C doesn't work for me.
yeah.
What's different about your vitamin C that's going to work for me? And of course, you know what my answer is because I'm not like in the weeds like you are. Mine is, well, it has soursop.
Right.
Everything's soursop.
Yeah,
You
I
need
mean,
soursop.
the soursop alone, botanical extracts alone are just gonna penetrate the skin more deeply because they're designed. I mean, I kinda think of it like, botanicals, that's nature, that's what, and again, we've talked about this before, but, we're both faith-based, and so I just believe that God intended it that way. Like he created the soursop leaf and it penetrates, you use that in your skincare line and it's going to penetrate more deeply than added chemicals. That said, so the stabilized vitamin C that we're using in our products is different from ascorbic acid. Now, if a lot of people these days are going to go to Chat GPT and they're going to look up, oh, okay, well, what's the difference between ascorbic acid and stabilized vitamin C? Ascorbic acid is technically a more natural version, but because it oxidizes more quickly, it's not as stable. So we did
It's less potent.
Yes, exactly. It's less potent. So we did use stabilized vitamin C in ours, and just long term, it's not going to oxidize as quickly. It's not going to turn brown as quickly. It's actually going to give you the efficacy that you're looking for in a vitamin C versus the ascorbic acid. So that's why we chose that particular type of
And
vitamin C.
it absorbs. It actually absorbs.
Yes, actually absorbs.
Because I remember going when I lived in Northern California, going when I first started getting facials when I was about, wait, how old are you, Jimmy? Are you
46.
46? Okay. Oh my gosh, we're 10 years apart practically. We will be 10 years apart pretty soon. But I remember when I was about your age and I could afford to go get regular facials after cauliflower kind of kicked in and started selling some pizza crust. No joke. And I remember she was like, the owner of the salon, which by the way, we're about to get into with our skincare line, which is cool in Northern California. She
Yeah.
was like, you need vitamin C. You need vitamin C. And so I spent like $185. It was like a sticker shock. So that number really sets well. And I just wonder if, like, I remember that number because it was so expensive. I just wonder if that particular brand even, like, what kind of vitamin C it was, and
Mhm.
did it even absorb, and was it just another, I don't want to say the brand, but
Yeah.
no,
No, because
no, we're not doing that. But
we
let's just
we
say,
love we love all people. We
let's say
want to.
it's a really well-known, expensive brand in a blue bottle, and I don't think it worked. But I like to focus on ours. I love ours so much. It
Yeah.
smells good. I'm using it on my neck. I'm seeing a big difference because my neck is kind of a problem for me. Well, I have a
Mm,
turtleneck on right now, so I won't show it. But yeah, I love it. I love it, love it, love
yeah,
it.
I
I
know.
thought it was our hero product, but then after learning about the hyaluronic acid, it's definitely our hero product. And another thing that I think people bring up, or at least I'm really curious about, and we can talk about it with our hyaluronic acid, our restoration cream. Uh,
Mhm.
I have a friend, and I spoke on his stage, that has been going to Costa Rica and getting umbilical cord stem cells. Like, okay, according to him, he sits in a chair and he gets his own blood taken out, and then they put umbilical stem cells into his blood so that his skin makes him look younger. And I'm not going to call out who it is because he's pretty famous online, but I'm telling you, if you hear this, you're going to know who I'm talking about. I'm sorry, buddy. I just want to tell you that I think you look older.
Mm.
And you're doing it to look younger, and you're spending a lot of money flying to Costa Rica and doing this whole treatment, which sounds really crazy. And I don't know, I would be worried about, I don't know, putting that in my body. It
Right?
just sounds, yeah. So we do use stem cells, but we use fruit
Fruit.
stem cells. So
Mm.
do you want to talk a little bit about the stem cells and the benefits?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, there's just, like, a ton of hullabaloo right now about stem
Yeah.
cells in general, um, and I think it's an interesting conversation because obviously, there's value to stem cells, but oh,
This is a great differentiator for Livion. Uh-oh, what?
yeah,
What's
no, sorry, I was having a glitch on my um
Were you just getting a question from Paul and you needed to answer it?
I'm
On my
you know,
screen too.
but here's the thing, you guys, we're also trying to run a business and go live at the same time. It can be a little bit distracting from all the
I
things.
know. I'm like, I see Paul's little message come up and then I see you typing. I'm like, she is not answering a question on a question right now. That is Jimmy's dedication. That's why she runs a business and can really take it to the next level. And she's total ops because she can multitask. She can answer, be live, and answer.
I tried.
Paul, we're
I tried.
live right now. Don't ask us questions,
That's
Paul.
probably who just tried to call me. He also tried to call me at 7 o'clock this morning, and I was, like, right in the middle of my
Oh,
workout, and I
dear.
was like, "I
All right.
can't." Yeah.
Fruit stem cells versus embryonic stem cells. It's
Yeah.
a great differentiator for Livion. We're using the fruit stem cells.
Mhm.
It was kind of, so I'll just backtrack really quick. I was at Expo West and I actually was there with cauliflower. And on my break, I decided to go into the supplement arena and actually just kind of accidentally fell into the skincare. It wasn't something that was on my radar at the time to even think about skincare. But then after really researching soursop and using it and the cell regeneration and all of that, I was like, well, yeah, it should be a skincare. But I met somebody that was the Southern California people that we started with, actually, that
Mhm.
were really all about the fruit stem cells, and they educated me on it. But I want you to educate, because we're not using the Southern California people because, well, we want to own our own IP,
Yeah.
and that wasn't going to happen with them. That's a whole nother story. We can do a business. We should do a live on business next time. We'll talk about IP and all that. But
Yeah.
okay, so let's go back to fruit stem cells, because many people, like one of our investors, Chris Winfield's like, Amy, hit on the stem cells. Fruits, like
Mhm.
stem cells are a big thing. I think he's thinking embryonic, but no, like weird. I don't see Jen ever doing something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no. And I mean, ethically, we just obviously have a lot of concerns about that. But legally, in the United States, legally, you cannot over the counter sell products that have embryonic stem cells. So embryonic. I'm going to say that correct.
Embryonic. Sorry.
Embryonic stem cells. I know.
Embryonic.
It's a it's a tongue twister for me. But that's why your friend is going out of the country to get those treatments done, because it's just you don't really find a lot of that stuff available in the United States anyway, thank God.
And
Um,
I want to say something about it really quick, out of the country, because one of the first questions I asked him, because he was like, come with me, come with me. Like, we chartered this jet and come with me and you should do it. And I was like, in my head, I was like, no way, but I wanted to learn more. My
mhm.
question was, where are these coming from? Like, where is such a trend right now for the, I guess, rich and famous? I don't know. Where are they coming from? Are they coming from aborted fetus? I really can't talk today. That was so bad. But seriously, that's what I asked. And they were like, and I'm like, well, I didn't donate. I banked my umbilical cord when I had all three of my babies for them to use later in life. And we pay this monthly fee, and we have for James, 23 years. But I wonder, are they using some of those? Like, is James's umbilical cord, is it still really, like, is it still the cells? Are they still really there for us to use? Are they, like, where are they getting them from? And I
Yeah,
think it's unethical. They can't really say, so it's got to be unethical.
it's so controversial. And like a lot of companies are even, touting that they use stem cells that are as close to human stem cells as they can be without being human stem cells. And it's just kind of, I don't know, the whole entire thing is just weird and kind of disgusting in my opinion. I mean, especially when you think about the fact that we have these incredible things in nature that can give us a lot of those same benefits, and we don't need to go do things that are unethical to get our
Yeah.
hands on them. So yeah, so I mean, obviously, fruit stem cells are incredible for your skin repair, your skin barrier, and just supporting. So again, when people are talking about the barrier of your skin, it just means like the protective layer of your skin. So your skin isn't a barrier, but you're creating a nice barrier for your skin to protect you from oxidation and protect you from, just all of the harmful things. Oh my gosh, look how cute. Okay, I'm sorry. I just noticed that you can see that somebody laughed at something that we just said. There's a little I'm like,
I
oh,
can't even see if there's even anybody in here. So I'm like,
okay.
last time
No,
we had like a handful of people, and that was it. But again, we're not really promoting this yet, but we're going to.
right, right.
So, okay,
So
so human derived cells freak people out,
yeah,
rightly so. And I'm sorry, but we're a faith based company. So if they are getting rewarded anything, that just doesn't jive with me. And I don't even want to
yeah,
go there, because that'll drum up a bunch of stuff politically and whatever.
yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't think that I'll ever fly on that private jet to Costa Rica and have my blood infused
Yeah.
ever.
Let's not do that.
That's
Let's
not
not.
happening.
Yeah.
Um, so
What I will say too about the fruit stem cells is that they support your collagen preservation. So when we were just talking earlier about how when you put topical collagen on your skin molecularly, it's too big, like it won't go in. But then if you use the fruit stem cells, it's actually going to support collagen production and preservation. And so that's one way to really enhance the collagen in your skin naturally and actually have it absorb into your skin. So, yeah.
I'm so transparent. I want to tell them what fruit we use. I know it's on our label, but are we allowed to? Should we
Yeah.
keep that
No,
secret?
yeah. It's a really cool.
I know there's orange and apple. And I've been saying sugar apple, but that was the California team. You're like,
Yeah.
we stopped using sugar apple like a year
It's
ago.
Yeah, no, it's a Swiss apple.
And
I can't
let
actually
know their skincare. One of our investors is from Switzerland, and she has her own skincare line. It's not available in the United States, but they know their skincare line.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't actually pronounce it. It's a Twiler Spatulabor apple.
Good one, Jimmy.
Thank
That was
you.
good. That
I
was
tried.
really well done. I think you said it spot on.
Thank you. I tried. Yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
it's actually it's a rare apple and it has incredible benefits. And it's actually, it's really awesome that we're using such a neat
Quality.
ingredient. Yeah.
Really high quality. And let me tell you, our vitamin C is not what I paid for the blue bottle vitamin C that you get at the spa and dermatologist. It is much less, more affordable, but I think it's more potent. I think it does a better job.
And actually, here might be a really good opportunity to let y'all know that we have launched our Black Friday sale early, and you can buy our whole skin. If you want to buy the 4-step, you
You
can
need to
buy
buy
the
the
4-step for, yeah,
like money back guarantee. Like private message me if you don't think it works. Because
legitimately,
I will
like,
give your money back because I guarantee you're going to say it works.
yeah, there's no risk, you might as well just try it. And also, I will say, really quick, I don't want to forget to mention this. The fruit stem cells on their own reduce irritation, reduce redness, reduce sensitivity. So if you have, the crazy thing about this ingredient is that it can actually heal your skin. So you are, obviously you need to maintain, you need to cleanse, you need to hydrate, you need to do all these things, but you also, you're reducing all of this inflammation and all of this redness by using these topical products that are actually working, that are actually absorbing. So,
Do you think when I had like one of the before and afters is me and I had like a chemical burn and within a
mhm,
week it was gone, like within a few days it was gone? Is
mhm.
that why?
I think so. I think
Wow.
so. And I think mixed with all of the stuff, but in particular, the fruit stem cells are very anti-inflammatory.
Better than aloe vera for a sunburn, people.
Seriously. No, it's seriously crazy. But yeah, the 4-step is 40% off right now for Black Friday. The 3-step, so we do have the 3-step now available on our website, soursopnutrition.com. And that is also 40% off for Black Friday, which is starting
And that's
early.
really good. If you've got any teenagers, let me just give you a testimonial from my daughter who had acne. And we took her to the dermatologist, and the dermatologist, of course, put her on retinol and a skin wash and a cream and something else. There was a 3-step. I think it cost the insurance paid for some of it, but we had to pay out of pocket for some, more than what you're going to pay on a Black Friday sale for ours. Anyway, she's like, Mom, I got to do a testimonial. I've been using the dermatology products. And I'm like, they're auto shipping, Caroline. Hello, I'm paying for them. So they're auto shipping. She's like, I haven't been using them. I'm using yours and it's working so much better. I have to tell my doctor and I have to do a testimonial. And I said, and you have to stop sending them because I'm paying for them still. And now we got all these bottles of this prescription stuff in our cabinet that we're never going to use because we've got Livion now. And that's an honest to God testimonial from my daughter who has beautiful skin right now. And she's been walking the runway. She's been modeling. So it's really important. It affects her career.
Yeah.
So for her to not trust, well, it's not that she didn't trust the dermatologist, but for her to try ours and eliminate what the dermatologist has been prescribing, knowing that she's going to be modeling and stuff is huge. That means she knows 100% that it's working really well, or she would never do that because her job depends on it. So yeah. Okay. Well, we don't have that much time left. And I feel like we have a lot to talk about still as we want to cut these to a half hour. Excuse me. Let's talk about, I mean, it is controversial. If my husband was here, he would be arguing left and right. But I've noticed that since I've been arguing about sunscreen and the chemicals in sunscreen, he's pushing the sun shirts. I don't know if
Mhm.
you have a thing about the sun shirts, but we're not going to go there with sun shirts today because it just it'll make my head explode. But let's go with the sunscreen because
Mhm.
I'm now learning. Since you guys brought that up to me, I've been researching it, and sunscreen. Everybody's like, "Oh, are you gonna have a sunscreen?" I'm like, "No." It's just like we're not putting protein in our shakes. You're going to pick because some people like whey, some people like peas, some people, there's all the controversy around soy and all of
Yeah.
that. So you get to pick your own protein. Why aren't we using sunscreen?
Well, first of all, like you said, it's controversial. A lot of people have their way that they like to protect themselves from the sun. I personally My philosophy is that when God created the heavens and the earth, he created the sun before he created us. So I don't really feel like protecting myself from something that was here before mankind. But
But I will say, like I said earlier, I was a product of, I have never had skin cancer, knock on wood, but I was a product of the 80s where I was sunbathing and I do have sunspots. And honest
Mhm.
to God, I swear on a stack of whatever, I was going to say Bibles, but I don't know if that's ethical to say that. But I promise you that our products are removing the sunspots. Like I am seeing such a big difference and I'm starting to use it on my hands too. So it definitely, and I didn't wear sunscreen back then. I wore baby oil. So I
Yeah.
definitely see the effects of aging. But I've never had cancer. I've never had skin cancer. So a lot of people feel, I'm married to somebody who's like, you got to put your sunscreen on. You got to put your sunscreen on.
I mean, the sad fact of it is like chemical sunscreen penetrates. It actually penetrates. It's small molecularly. So
Mhm.
it goes into your skin and it actually can go again, controversial and and I'm not a scientist, so, disclaimer there, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but there are conversations around how far it can go even down into your bloodstream. So do you want things like oxybenzone in your bloodstream? Probably not. It's toxic and it is a chemical sunscreen. You can, if you want to use some sort of a protection, especially on your face, because I will say, like, you can overexpose your face, especially if you're really pale. I mean, there's a lot of different factors, so we're not telling you how to live your life. But, if you want to use something to protect your face or your body from the sun, we would recommend a mineral sunscreen because it actually sits on the surface of the skin, and so that's your zinc oxide, titanium dioxide,
Mhm.
and those are also in like mineral makeup. A lot of times you can just get a nice layer of sun protection on your face by just using a mineral makeup. That is what I've used for years. Now, I did get some massive hyperpigmentation, but that came from chemotherapy. So my skin hyperpigmented because of like from the inside out. It's just the weirdest thing ever. But I became incredibly, incredibly photosensitive when I was on chemo.
And
And
we talked about that last time, our testimonials, and Jimmy is a breast cancer survivor.
yeah. Yeah. So, we all kind of have our things and I don't want to be so prescriptive to just say like one size fits all because I just don't think that that's true. But, if you want a little layer of protection, zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, some mineral sun protection is a great idea, but that's not something that we want to decide for you. So we didn't put anything in our products because we really wanted you to just make an educated decision for yourself, and everybody has that, like, and Amy and I both just really believe on holistic approach to wellness, and it's bio individuality. So like it's that way inside and out. Like
Mhm.
nothing is one size fits all. So maybe what works for you isn't going to work for me. Maybe I want to sit outside for 15 minutes in the sun and just bask in it and just get that really good vitamin D and let that, hit me
You have right
and
now.
protected. Yeah. What's that?
You have a glow. I'm red tint to my face. You have a glow, like a
Oh,
sun-kissed glow. Okay, so
well, I love it.
let's see. What time are we at here?
Yeah, we're almost at 1:30. I
Okay.
mean,
Well, let's end this with, well, Jeannie says somebody asked a question, but really quick, I want to end this with, because you are a breast cancer survivor and because you became super, I hope I don't insult you, but super granola, super like health conscious. I mean, if you look at pictures of you 20 years ago, you can honestly say that you're a totally different person.
Yeah.
Um, and so you're very, very health conscious. And that started also when you became an esthetician. I
Mhm.
just remember you had a brand, and it was confirmed that it was a very natural brand and really
Yeah.
great brand. So is there a specific ingredient that our audience should just like watch out for, shouldn't use, maybe you used back in the day and you will never use it again? Is there anything that comes to your mind that's like a specific ingredient? I mean, there's probably a lot of them, but is there one that's really common that everybody needs to really kind of be careful of?
I mean, I think
Totally putting you on the spot, by the way. We did not prep this question.
no, you're totally fine. I mean, I think unfortunately, it doesn't come down to just one thing when we're talking about the skin. I really think that you need to stay away from chemical fragrances. You need to stay away from
Oh,
sulfates. You need to stay away from parabens. You need
yeah.
to stay away from petroleum, petrolatum. You need to stay away from PPGs, PEGs, phthalates. And I mean, I'm not trying to be like, oh, just throw, but there are so many products out there, and ours included, that is free from all of that stuff. It's incredibly beneficial for your skin. You do not have to use things that have toxic parabens and phthalates and fragrances to get an effective skincare line. And I think that that's just one of the biggest things. Like I have felt that way for 20 years, as long as I've been an esthetician, I've stayed away from that stuff. When it came to overall health, of course, there's some different things that I would recommend not to consume, but as far as putting on your skin, I would definitely stay away from all of those things for sure.
That is such a good thing. So does that mean, I hate to call out brands, but I just have to ask, does that mean like and I just watched a documentary on her and it was so cool. Like she really started the whole trend of samples. But does that mean the cliniques and Estee Lauders, like when you walk into the department store, it is so
Mhm.
fragrant.
Yeah.
Woo! It blows your mind. Like it's just so strong. And does that
I
mean
think
all of those are a big no-no?
Yeah, I mean, I would stay away from a lot of those big brands, a lot of the, things that are being mass produced. We make all of our stuff in small batches, and I think that that's really important because we're really just monitoring everything that goes into every single bottle. And I know that a lot of people think, oh, that's not scalable, or you can't grow with that kind of attention to detail. But what we are trying to do is provide something that's ethically sourced, that we're really proud of, that's going to work, and we need to know what's going into every single bottle. So I wouldn't trust a lot of what's at the department store personally. I wouldn't even trust 90% of what's at the Medi Spa. Unfortunately, my esthetician might slap me for saying that. But I mean, truly, there's just a lot of
She's
stuff out
carrying
there.
our products, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But a lot of people are carrying our products as a natural alternative to things that they think that they need to carry. And unfortunately, they haven't quite realized yet that you don't even need all of that other stuff, that this actually does it. And so I think we're just starting to really tell that story, and people are starting to just really learn that you can actually use natural skincare that works. It can be beneficial. It can actually do the things. It can help you with the aging process. It can help you. I mean, we're all going to age. That's going to happen no matter what. So you might as well do it with brilliance. And I think Liviant makes that a possibility. So I think we're starting to really like tell that story and get people to understand. And I think
yeah.
that's
And
exciting.
we're learning a lot. Like we have some girls down in Miami using our skincare, and those girls, and they're proud of it. So I'm not like calling them out. Those girls are getting fillers and Botox, and they're doing all the things starting in their 20s. And I never did that, but because I didn't really have the means to do that, and it wasn't a
Yeah.
thing then, but it is now. And they're telling me that their Botox and their fillers. I don't know about the fillers, but the Botox and the Dysport
Yep.
is lasting like 3 to 6 months longer. So the price that you pay on this kit, if you are doing Botox or Dysport, you're going to save money. So you should just try it for that reason alone. That if it's making it last longer,
Yeah.
and I don't want to call you out, but you said you're not embarrassed of it, and you will like it's all about powerful aging. It's not about anti-aging. So you do Botox,
Yeah.
you do Dysport.
I do actually, I use lately in the last year, my injector moved me to Daxify is what
Oh,
it's
I've
called.
never heard of it. But you think you're confirming what they're telling me and the
Yeah,
mind
absolutely.
business.
100%. I mean, it's actually crazy. I think getting Botox can be addicting just like getting a tan, like when you get really tan and then you're just like, I need to be more tan. With Botox, it's one of those things where when you can't move your face, you kind of get addicted to the idea that you can't move your face.
Oh
That
my
sounds really weird, but it's seriously a thing.
I
And
start with addictive behavior. I'd probably be so addicted.
it's
That's
I
something to my neck.
okay, I had really bad wrinkles on my forehead because I'm a singer, and even when you're really young, they tell you to smile with your eyes, and so you have to lift your eyebrows. So I lifted my eyebrows my whole life as a singer, just trying to look like I was smiling while I was singing. And so I gave myself really, really bad wrinkles, and so then I was like, "I'm getting Botox." But what was really funny is, like, now, the beautiful mixture, I don't care who knows, but the beautiful mixture here is that I can move my face and I don't have as bad of wrinkles, so it's a great combination.
And it lasts longer, so you're saving money.
Yes,
Very
exactly.
cool. All right,
Okay.
let's end with the question. Jeannie, you said somebody had a question for us.
You might have answered it already because
Oh, we
you're
may have
talking-
answered it.
You might have answered it. They're wanting to know if the vitamin C in our serum is different than the vitamin C in other products.
Oh, I think we did. Is the vitamin C in our serum different than the vitamin C's in other serums?
Yeah, and it really just depends. Again, all the different brands are doing different things, but we're using a stabilized vitamin C instead of an ascorbic acid. So, yep, it is a way to make sure that it's efficacious, that it's working, that it's penetrating, that it's doing all the things you want it to do, and it's not causing any kind of strange oxidation because ascorbic acid oxidizes really rapidly. And yeah, so that's what we decided to use, and we're really proud of it.
Awesome.
I love it. Okay, well, this was a great session. A lot of things that have popped up the last couple of weeks. I think it's so fun going live with you. I hope we can get this on YouTube.
We'll just post it back to YouTube. But sorry, YouTubers, we've messed up the live stream, but we'll figure it out
Okay.
next.
We'll figure it out. And I think that next week, or not next week, are we going live next week? We're 2 weeks.
I think in 2 weeks, and that's the week of Thanksgiving, but we are still planning to go live.
Are we? Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. And so if you want to ask me any questions, you can pop into my DM on Instagram. I take care of it myself. Hey, Amy Lacey, and ask me any questions and we'll answer them. I would get the Black Friday skincare. It's not going to ever go on sale that low. Like it's kind of our kickoff launch and we want everybody to try it. So we're basically knocking it down as low as we can possibly get it so that you'll try it, fall in love with it, join the subscription, you'll get an extra discount. And I didn't mean to double dip that, but after you get it 40%, then when you go to refill it, you jump on the subscription and become a member. And then Jeannie and I will be packing your products for you, and we're going to put treats in there. We're going to put treats. Wait, Jeannie, come bring it. Come show it. Let's show it really quick.
Okay.
I'm putting Jeannie on the spot, but she's our TikTok live girl, and she's 60.
Yeah.
And she looks really, really good. Okay.
Well, I haven't got that one.
So it comes in this little cute packaging. This is our temporary packaging, but I like it. It's all natural. And then the boxes are behind me.
Oh, I'll grab one.
Oh,
the bottles.
she's going to bring the bottles over here so I can show people.
Awesome. And that's our full, that you just showed is the 4-step program.
That was the 4-step. Okay. And the 3-step, it'd be great for teenagers.
Or college age, or people who have like cystic acne. You'll want to get the 3-step.
But here's the thing, you guys, even if you're like a college age, you want to get the 3-step, I would get the 4-step anyways, because the firming cream, I'm doing a 14 challenge. Like, don't use it. Like if you're college age and you don't need as much moisturizing, you don't have to use it on your face. You can use it on your booty. It's totally helping. I swear it is. I can't wait to show you my before and afters. I'm kind of modest, but I'm being brave. Okay, so
yeah, get the 4-step because then you can use that one on your butt.
Cleanser is more than a cleanser; it's a treatment.
Yep.
Do you want to exaggerate on that? Do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, that one has glycolic acid in it, and so it's gonna be a nice gentle exfoliant. You can basically not you a lot of people tend to over exfoliate, but with this cleanser, you're exfoliating every single day, but it's not an over exfoliation, it's not too harsh, it's not gonna rip off that barrier that you need on your skin. It's a mild exfoliation, yeah.
And can I tell you a trick in the skincare industry is they give you too small of amounts on their cleanser because then you have to buy another one.
Yep.
And we actually did the opposite. Like this is going to last.
I'm actually trying yeah, I actually am trying to decrease the size of it a little bit because it's so huge. You can wash your face, your body, everything.
Yeah, I've been washing my body with it.
Literally.
I love it. Okay, so then the vitamin C serum.
Mhm.
And it smells so good. And, you know, it doesn't have all those fragrances.
It's essential oils. We used essential oils. We did not use fragrance. Yeah, no artificial.
And then the famous HRC, which is up for an award, which is what we were talking about with the stem cells, soursop, iris sea moss, the dual hyaluronic.
Yep.
I had to practice saying hyaluronic like 20,000 times before I could say it. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right.
You're saying it perfectly.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, it's got a dual. And then, of course, the fourth, you can get just these 3 products. Yeah. Like if you got a teenager, they don't need the extra moisturizer. You can get these 3.
That's what my kids use, those 3 right there.
Yeah. Or like mine is using this on her face also because she lives in upstate New York and it's cold and she needs it. But like here in Florida, you don't always need it, but you might as well get the 4-step while it's 40% off. Girl, put this on your arms, put this on your booty, put this on the back of your legs.
Oh, you know what? Also, that one actually would be really good. I'm just thinking out loud. Keratosis pilaris. Any of you guys that have those keratosis pilaris on your arms, those bumps, put the cream on your arms and it will get rid of those bumps.
Okay, so I have a family member, I won't call out who it is, but he gets it all over his face. And so he's growing, he has hair on his face because he doesn't want to show those. I need to tell him, please use this. My sister-in-law bought it at full price. Sorry, I'm going to give you one for Christmas, though. I feel bad I didn't give you a discount. I didn't give my relatives a discount. No, that's so, but we're giving all of you 40% off, and my poor relatives had to pay full price. They're like, oh, we want to try your new skincare. I'm like, here's the link. Hi. Oh, do you have a family and friends discount? No, I'm paying full price for it for myself as well.
Yeah.
Because it's that amazing. Like, it's already discounted at the full price. Like,
right.
So much more for this, and we're not.
Well, so like you said, that vitamin C, the vitamin C serum that you got, you paid $185 for the vitamin C serum, and ours is nowhere near
for this.
Yeah,
just for that. This isn't how much ours costs. That's how much that I bought in the blue bottle.
Ours is like half the price of that. Yeah.
And beautifuls, by the way. Okay, no, I didn't say that. Livion.
Yes, yes.
Let's focus on ours. Don't
yes.
The they're not even a competition, but whatever. Okay, this was so much fun. I love talking with you. I think look, y'all, we've been around with each other for like 10 years. We have built some incredible businesses, incredible products. So I hope that we get a huge audience because y'all are going to learn so much from us because Jimmy is like, she's got a lot in here to share of how she built, I mean, our last business. I feel that way right now because it's that time, the change. But no, seriously, like we built cauliflower. It went viral. It was an 8-figure business. It built a $1 billion category. The skincare is going to do the same thing. It's going to go viral. It's just amazing. And it's by far of all the products we've done, the wraps with the chia seeds.
Oh my gosh, don't get me started.
The gummies, the shakes,
the wraps.
This is by far my 100% my favorite product of all time, well beyond a cauliflower pizza crust, honest to God.
Yeah.
Like this is an incredible product. So you got to get it while you can. I think we have to make a phone call to Keith because I think we're gonna have to order more.
I think so too.
All right.
Okay, so don't forget to join us again in 2 weeks. We're going to be meeting the day before Thanksgiving. We're still going to be here. We're going to go live and we're going to figure out how to make it happen on both Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. Stay tuned for that fun adventure. And that is going to be the 26th at 1 o'clock. So we will see you guys.
At 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock my time.
1 o'clock Central. Yeah, sorry, my brain.
When we say 1 o'clock, I'm like, oh, 1 o'clock? Okay, I'm not ready.
1 o'clock Central.
1 week. That's
Oh.
next week.
Jeannie says that's next week, Jimmy.
No, the 26th. Oh, you're right.
You are kind.
You know what, Jeannie? What would I do without you?
That's next week. I never know what the date is.
We are skipping next week. We're doing it December 3rd. That's when we're doing
December 3rd is when we're doing
gosh.
it after Thanksgiving. All right. Well, that's good because we can talk about all like when you overeat and overdrink and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
maybe we'll even talk about another product that'll help you detox that bloated stomach. But okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
Have a great 2 weeks. Yay! Look for my booty challenge. I'm about to put every day what my booty looks like. I'm getting vulnerable. My booty and my legs. I'm getting excited. My dog's like, "What? You're so excited."
Your dog's getting too excited.
I'm going to post it on TikTok. TikTok.
Okay. So follow Amy on TikTok. Hey, Amy Lacey. Follow Amy on Instagram. Hey, Amy Lacey. Follow us on...
Not on TikTok, but DM me on Instagram if you have any questions you want us to address.
And follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Living Be Me. All right. We'll see you guys all in 2 weeks. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Get your Black Friday deal. I'm serious. It's not going to be, that's the best deal you're going to get all year.
Yep.
In 2026.
Okay. Right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.